Good morning, Patrick here, just making my morning coffee. This is my brand new coffee machine, and this is one of my biggest vices. So I'm just about to head into the office. Just literally poured the coffee to go with me. But I just thought I'd go through, because coffee is one of the most popular drinks that's consumed in both the UK and the United States now. And I just wanted to talk about some of the benefits you can actually get from coffee. So coffee is probably my biggest vice. Is probably the one thing that I have that I really enjoy, that I know that you have to limit. It's like everything. There are some absolutely amazing benefits of drinking coffee, but obviously only if you can consume within a certain volume. I know the Finnish drink something like 10 to 12 cups plus per day, which is fine, but what we have to understand about coffee is there are some benefits and there are some negatives. So three of the biggest benefits that I'll see with coffee is improved metabolism. It actually can aid with weight loss because of the caffeine in coffee and the antioxidants. It actually boosts and gives your metabolism what we call a thermogenic effect, which basically means it increases the amount of energy that cells will produce. So it increases that metabolic rate. It can actually aid in the weight loss of your training. Now, the other thing is because coffee is actually a plant and it comes from the coffee bean, it also basically means that it's packed full of nutrients. So as you roast and extract the flavors from coffee, you're also extracting a lot of the nutrients as well. So you can actually get some really good antioxidants, which are beneficial against the fighting of cancers. Again, assuming it's consumed within the right quantities. Now, the other thing with coffee that I find is brilliant is, especially at this time in the morning, it makes us a little bit more alert. So it gets you going. It is a stimulant. So this is also one of the reasons why it can be negative, because you can also get that chronic fatigue afterwards, because with coffee, it can actually drive up your adrenal glands, which if you're driving up your adrenal glands, what you can sometimes find is that can actually lead to adrenal fatigue. And what that basically means is that if you consistently keep pushing your kidneys to create certain hormones as a result of drinking coffee, your body will stop being able to produce that on its own, and as a result you can start to get what feels like tiredness, and you can also start to get some certain hormonal symptoms where your body's not actually producing enough of certain hormones. So again, it can make you start sleepy, melatonin starts to drop down, and starts to create stuff like insomnia. So you have to be really careful. Now, the other thing is with coffee is it's also very acidic, which basically means that if you're drinking it on an empty stomach all the time, it can actually start to irritate the gut linings. I have to admit, this is one of my biggest faults, because I drink coffee in the morning and I fast in the mornings. So just be careful with the quantity of coffee that you're drinking on an empty stomach. And the final thing is it is dehydrating. So because of the caffeine, it will actually make you dump water out of your system. So for every cup of coffee, you should be drinking at least a cup to a cup and a half of water to kind of balance that out. Again, otherwise we're just going to start upsetting our kidneys and not really taking care of ourselves. Guys, until tomorrow, I will speak to you again soon. 3 biggest benefits of coffee. Absolutely love coffee. And like I say, just look at this beast. My treat. Speak to you guys soon.